Hey Gary, I'm sick today, and I was just curious if you ever get sick. Maybe you really are bionic man. If you do get sick, how do you handle that? How do you hustle when you're sick? Really sick.
Ryan, first of all, I hope you feel better. I mean, you looked like shit in that video. You know, first of all, big shout out to Lizzie Vaynerchuk, because in the last 11 years that I've been married, I have not been sick. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Lizzie tries to get me to wash my hands, and the fact that I don't have a weird draft coming in like I had in my old apartment, which I think caught me a couple times. I mean, you're talking to an old school Eastern European kid who actually thinks that getting sick and being sick is actually psychology. I think the brain is the most powerful tool. Like, I know the answer to this is not true, but I do feel like I'd be lying if I didn't think there's some way that I'm stopping myself from getting sick. Like, in the same way that I used to be able to get myself sick to get out of school, and I don't mean like, oh, my tummy hurts. I mean, in this weird, yeah, I'm going somewhere, I've never said this out loud. This is actually even scary to say out loud. I'm so convinced that the brain is this powerful, I used to be able to create a temperature. And I know that every logical person, including myself, I literally just said bullshit, but I saw it. I mean, and sure, sometimes I put it up to the lamp and that's how I did it, but there was a couple of times where I would just psych even right now, I just started doing it and my stomach turned a little bit. I'm not kidding. Guys, the brain is a sick thing. So I guess the answer to the final question is, you know, you don't hustle when you get sick. In the same way you don't hustle when you get sleep. You know, we've got that quote card that did really well, right? That quote where I'm like, it's not what you do, you know, it's not how many hours you're awake, it's what you do within them. I'm thrilled to get 6 or 7 hours of sleep. I love when people think I'm a 3 or 4 hour guy. I'll take 8 every night, because in those other 16, I will dominate your face. I love people who sleep 4 hours, but like chill. And chilling is like just not doing something important for 40 minutes, or like having a conversation on the trading room floor for 30 minutes about the big game, or what the fuck happened in the Oscars last night. Who gives a shit? Execute. And so, by the way, who gives a shit for me? I'm purely focused on my thing. Some people like 30 minutes of talking about the Oscars because it breaks up their day. That's their rest. You do you. But let me say this. When you're sick or when you're sleeping, rest. Your body's telling you something. And so, like weirdly, maybe I was sick once in the last 11 years and I was pumped. Let me just say that again, because I don't know if everybody understood that. I weirdly wish I was sick one day this year. I would really enjoy the time off. I'd enjoy relaxing, and the kids come, you know, Misha comes home at 3, like it'd be fun. It'd be fun. But there's something subconsciously that's really trying to not allow me to do that. In a world where I take 100+ flights, where that place is like, I don't know, I've like, you know, remember how a couple episodes ago I said that the 20 to 30-year-old Gary Vee is soft compared to me? That guy did get sick, now I don't. And I do think it has a lot to do with my focus on it. So I do think you can out hustle your sickness to some degree, but when you succumb to it, because at some level we all do, I think you need to just relax and enjoy it.